Welcome to MBA6606 Business Data Analysis. I am your instructor, Bharat Bhushan Verma. Let me provide you with my contact information, the course overview, and the objectives of this course. So my email address is bharat.verma@unb.ca. And I schedule my office hours 1 hour before the class. So if any of you intend to meet me before the beginning of the class, you can just send me a message on Teams and we can meet. I generally don't respond back to emails as quickly as I respond back on Teams. So email response time is up to 48 hours. And the feedback and the grades are provided within a week. That is before the beginning of the next session, the grading of the previous week's assignments will be done. Now, this course, as the course name suggests, business data analysis. Businesses are generating a lot of data, and we need to analyze them to understand what's happening now and what may possibly happen in the future. For that, we take the help of statistical tools to perform the data analysis, and that's what we learn in this course. And what does statistics involve? It involves the complete data analysis life cycle, from the data collection to data organization suited for specific type of analysis, to presentation, that is making it visually palatable so that one can draw insight in a glance, analyzing the data to draw more meaningful, deeper insights, and interpretation of the data to draw meaningful inferences which can be applied for taking business decisions. We will use the Microsoft Excel to implement our statistical methods. And broadly in this course, we cover descriptive statistics, data summarization, and data visualization. We review the probability theory, specifically for application in our statistical methods. Then we move into distributions of random variables to model uncertainty in the data set. And using these distributions of the random variables, we do parameter estimation, that is, making estimate about the population by looking at the sample. Subsequently, we extend this foundational understanding in hypothesis testing, that is, making claims about the population and validating whether we have the evidence of those claims in the sample. We extend those hypothesis testing concepts to analysis of variance, which allows us to compare multiple population data simultaneously. Then we move into estimating relationships among variables through linear regression. And finally, we move into classification models using logistic regression, wherein the predicted variable is categorical in nature and not numeric. We do this in two stages. Stage one, we understand the theory, we understand the method, and any assumptions that need to be made, any considerations that need to be paid attention to before applying the concept. And phase two will be application on a set of cases wherein you look at the data, apply that method, and draw meaningful inferences from it. Of course, there are no prerequisites for this course. So there is no assumption made about your background when you take this course. The specific objectives of this course are: one, your ability to identify the right statistical techniques for analysis to aid in decision making, performing descriptive statistics on the data set so that you understand the nature of the data, comprehending the basic probability theory and the role of probabilistic analysis, that is our distributions of random variables, then applying this in context of the sample data to make estimates about the population parameters. Subsequently, we extend this understanding to hypothesis testing by applying normal distribution to draw inference from a sample to draw managerial question, to answer managerial questions. Then we move into estimating the relationship among multiple populations. And finally, we learn about the classification models. And in particular, we study the logistic regression to identify different classes within a data set, which is a very common business problem. Thank you.